I'm having a rough morning, so hopefully by the afternoon I'll start feeling better. The weather kind of took a big dip in temperature and all that kind of thing. But I want to do this video because it's important for me to share my heart with you. I want to share the different reactions I've gotten when I share with someone that I have fibromyalgia and how I feel about their reaction. Then let's talk about when it might be a good time to share your health conflicts with somebody. But I think I'm going to go get my makeup on. It makes me feel better. So here we go. My hope for this channel is to build a community of like-minded people who support one another. My vulnerability is hard for me. I'd like to provide you with how together I am. The truth is, I'm a work in progress too, and I think together, got doggy stuff going on back there. I think together we're stronger. So how do you tell someone you have fibromyalgia, and when should you do it? Now, I don't just blurt out that I have fibro. I always feel like I'm timing it perfectly within a conversation that involves maybe health in some way. I choose carefully the people I tell my story to. But even then, I get it wrong. So here's scenario one. Me. I have fibromyalgia. Them. What was that? I get a long stare and complete silence. Well, obviously, I didn't get that one right. I watched their body movements and I realized this person is very uncomfortable. Maybe they don't like talking about other people's health issues, even though we were just talking about health in general. I don't know. And then scenario two. I have fibromyalgia. I'm so sorry. My aunt has that. Thank you. I'm okay. I've accepted it. Fibromyalgia is better known today than it was 10 years ago even. I think the advertisements about medical treatments on TV have helped. People see those commercials and go, oh, that doesn't look good. They know it has something to do with nerves. But then there's scenario two. I have fibromyalgia. And that person completely ignores that statement and talks about something else as if I didn't even say it. This probably has happened to me more than anything. I think it's hard for people to talk about diseases, especially if they're not sure about it. How do I feel? Well, I'm annoyed, of course, because in my mind, I just put myself out there and I think we're going to have this awesome conversation about the disease. Instead, it's as if I didn't say anything. I'm invisible at the moment. I freeze inside. I feel helpless. I feel hopeless. And then I snap out of it. You're okay, Dr. Pammy Jean. It's okay. They're just not ready. And then there's scenario 4. I have fibromyalgia. Oh, what's that? I realize they're being completely honest and are truly asking me, what is it? Strangely, it catches me off guard because even though I'm hoping for this opportunity to spread the word, it still gives me pause. But then I'm ready to start explaining. Because if you already know what it is, I don't need to explain. I'm okay. Which one do I prefer? Well, since I love sharing what I know, the last one gives me an opportunity to explain and share about fibromyalgia. But that's just me. You might not want to talk about it at all to people. That's okay too, unless you're sacrificing your health and well-being for others' health and well-being by not sharing. So when is it a good time to share? In Fibromyalgia News today, there's an online article, and I'll put a link below. So you're thinking, I should tell my new friend that I have fibro because what if we decide to meet one day and I'm not feeling well? Do I tell them right from the beginning? If I do, they might be uncomfortable and not know how to respond. It might end the friendship. Well, this one definitely gives me pause because if that causes them to think I'm a complainer or that I only focus on my illness, then maybe they're not a friend for me. I don't know. What do you think? But then if you don't tell them and you don't show your authentic self in the beginning, and then later have to cancel a get-together because you're feeling terrible that day, well, they wonder why you didn't tell them in the beginning. And maybe you simply got a better offer that day. In the article, it says to spoon feed information to people until full disclosure is needed. For example, I might mention that I have a little trouble walking long distance. So long walks would be out of the question. Then the next time she says to mention that you're having a bad day or a bad week, for that matter, and tell that friend that I have fatigue issues. Then the next time she says to mention that you're having a bad day or a bad week, for that matter, and then tell that friend that you have fatigue issues. She says it's all about timing. I don't know, you guys. This one is hard. In my opinion, if you care about my opinion, here it is. I feel like I just need to tell that person in the beginning if I think that maybe we're gonna meet for lunch in the future, or I don't need to go into a whole spewing of information at that time, but it's out there. If that new friend wants to know more about me, then I'll tell them. Otherwise, I feel like I've done my duty. No secrets, right? I've got no secrets. Then if we're supposed to get together and have lunch and I'm feeling horrible, then it won't come as such a surprise to them when I say I'm having a really bad day. And if they don't want to be my friend anymore, then that's okay. It wasn't meant to be. I know that's easier said than done because we're human. We have feelings. But if they want to be your friend, they will care about you no matter what. But those are my feelings. What are yours? Tell me about your experiences in the comment section. And I send you gentle hugs and support. Love you. I'll walk our If you like this video, please comment below and like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day.